that'll get me in the spirit. Is that all right? Somebody know this song. It says, Jesus keep, come on, He nailed the cross. Yeah, that. Let's have church tonight.
Good morning, and certainly I want to thank God for being here today. And on this Easter Sunday morning, we are going to certainly remember the cross and the grave. Both of those things are important as we continue to serve the community. I thank God for those of you who have been praying for me and stay in touch with me, although I'm not on the air here like I was for 40-some years. But there are those of you when I meet in the streets of Wilmington, Newcastle County, and various places, you encourage my heart by continuing to remind me of the things that the Lord blessed me to accomplish in my years of service. As I start this morning, let me first of all give thanks to the people around me who, as I continue to enjoy a little, they can say, retirement. I call it just being tired, but yet and still God has blessed me to be active in the community, to continue to preach the same message that I have preached for many years here on Lease Access. Sometimes I think about it and look back over my life, and I have a testimony, a great testimony. Sometimes it's unbelievable how God has blessed me to be able to provide leadership in so many things in my life. And there are those of you in the community who played a big part in that, and you continue to play that part by encouraging me. I sometimes remind people that the role that I played with Lease Access, since we're here this morning, I want to take a few moments out to just refresh people's minds on some things, because some people forget in talking about the importance of lease access. Some people forget the many sacrifices that myself and so many other people over 30 years ago, when they were about to get rid of lease access, we sort of fought that single-handed along with a few people. And if it hadn't been for those fights 30 years ago, there would be no lease access today. So I listened to people talk about it. A few Sundays ago, I listened to them talk about the late State Representative Al Platt and the role that he played for many years. I remember when he came to me as a legislator wanting to get some public announcements on and all that, and I encouraged him to get on TV. I encouraged people like former state representative Herman Holloway to get on TV. So over the years, I look back at the people whom I played a part in their life to get involved with the things that they are doing today. And so I thank God that I'm able now to continue to go. And for years, I preached the importance of an education and a public channel in Wilmington and Newcastle County. If those of you who remind me of that today, all the time I was building lease access and working with lease access, I continued to try to encourage the mayors and the county exec and the governor and whomever I thought could play a role to create an education and a public channel. So finally we have that now through the former City Council President Griffin, the encouragement coming from City Councilwoman Halita Sabaz. We continue to press the issue. So now we have in our community an educational channel on Comcast 965. What that do for the community is give our school districts, our agencies, and you as a citizen, your community agencies and all, an opportunity to go on TV to get your message out. That have nothing to do with lease access. Lease access is a commercial station owned by the cable company that you have to pay. The difference is you qualify to go on the educational channel, but you pay to go on the lease access. So we come to you as citizens, concerned citizens of crime and violence as it illustrates in our community, trying to find ways to change the attitude and the behavior of our young people. It has been proven all over the nation, that when there are education and public channels exist, it cuts down on the school dropout, it cuts down on the murder, it cuts down on the crime and violence. So we here in Wilmington and Newcastle County come to you today with the help of the Charlie Copeland and the Republican Hour to try to make it straight to you and to inform you the importance of taking advantage of an educational channel that's available on Comcast, contracted by the Red Clay Consolidated District and the City of Wilmington. We have provided for the community an organization of producers. These people have come together, 10 plus strong, of people who produce videos and quality videos for public use. So we come today to encourage you, whether you're a school district, whether you're principal, whether you're head up an agency and all, we need you to take the advantage of the educational channel. We have with us two young people who worked with me over the years. They went through the workshop training. They're in business for themselves. Both of them are doing good. And they are going to talk briefly about what role that they'll be playing to assist the school district, to assist your agency, to assist you as an individual to produce your material to qualify for the educational channel. The young man now is a BK Hart. He is the chairman of the Producers Association. So BK, we welcome you this morning to the program. We just want you to explain in your own words how important it is for an organization like the organization you head up.
Well, thank you very much, Reverend Brown, and I'm honored to be here and be a part of the Community Heritage Producers Association. I guess in a nutshell, we could say that what we want to do is we want to offer the community a chance, an opportunity to be a part of quality video production content, being able to produce this content themselves. We feel that if they were actively involved in it, and actively supporting it, then, the more time they put towards supporting it and being involved in it, the less time they have to be out there doing things that they're not really supposed to be doing. The educational part of it, I mean, to me, that's kind of a fringe benefit, because one of the things that, as Senior Technical Director of CCC, that I'm going to be trying to do is instructing, fundamental editing and animation and graphics manipulation techniques, and a lot of these kids are into that high tech stuff. So I think this will be something that they'll be interested in, learning how to create quality television, learning how to create quality video.
Now, you're not just a citizen wanting to help out. How long have you been in the video production business? And let's talk briefly about your company and what you do.
Well, Imani Brothers Multimedia and Black Knight Filmworks, I've been in business since about 2002. It really wasn't until I came through the video production workshop that I really got headstrong and headlong into video production, as it relates to television. I've been at this for a while, and then, Loretta brought me into the workshop. And after that, things just started to kind of snowball. The way I figured, if I didn't come through the workshop, there would have been a whole lot of fundamental techniques I would have been missing out on. So as a result of that, my business is pretty successful.
So you're chairman of the...
I'm chairman of the Community Heritage Producers Association. We're, I guess, maybe about 15 plus strong now, and every single one of us are technicians and producers and have our own businesses, so we all know how to do this. We all know how to.
So people who would like to put their material on the educational channel, the producers stand by to assist them in what they're doing.
Indeed, if they lack any type of technical support, if they need any type of technical assistance, then as an association, any of us we're standing by, and all they have to do would be to contact us, and we'll be right there to help them.
Now, Loretta, you comes with a lot of experience. You went through the workshop. You are in business for yourself. You also work with a large production company out of Philadelphia, and you find time to be a part of the Producers Association because you feel it is important to get the community involved. So just what role that we can play in it?
Well, I first want to say Happy Resurrection Day to everyone out there. And we've been together for 20 years, so it's just a continuation of all the work that we've been doing over the years for the community. Being a co-chair of Heritage Productions, I'm really excited about all the people who are willing to actually come in and do the work for the community. We have a host of producers, and a lot of the producers that we have are on different levels, but once again, in using the workshop, we're actually enhancing the skills of all the different companies that we have actually helping us come together to provide good programming for the educational channel and for the public channel.
Now, we have been meeting with the Red Clay School District to decide better ways and strategies of how to get the community involved. I have been personally in touch with all the superintendents of the school districts and the public information officers, also the vocational schools. So for the past year, we have been on the air for a little better than a year now, but we are putting forth an concerted effort now to make sure. Now, we found out that the problem that getting the children involved have to go through the schools and the principals and all that. So we have been working on doing that. and we hoping that we can, this morning, can make it plain to all the superintendents, all the principals of schools. We understand that some of the principals have their own budgets. So if they want to produce things to advertise the activities of the schools, you are free to do that as individual principals. So those who would be worried about getting your material produced, that's what the Producers Association about, is to give assistance to you. Now, we don't have the privilege of putting bottom thirds on the screen like you see on TV sometimes, and you have witnessed it here. Technical difficulties cause us not to do that. So from time to time this morning, we will be displaying pages on the screen. So if you would get your notepads out and your pencils, so when the pages come up, you can take down the phone numbers and give us a call. We'd be more than happy to talk with you. You may be an individual who have talent and want to do something educational oriented to go on the educational channel. You can call us up and we will assist you in doing that. It is important. It is important as we go through this morning with this special program that you take down the numbers to call. We will give you assistance. It is important that we get you, the community, involved. We want to give praise to the Red Clay Consolidated School District. And I go back to remind some of you, and you remind me of a lot of things that have passed by me as I get a little older, of the many years that we have come on this air and talked about the importance of an education and a public channel. We want to make it clear, one have nothing to do with the other. Least Access is a commercial channel owned by the cable company, and you have to pay to get on Least Access, but you qualify to get on the educational channel. We want to thank B.K. Hart and Loretta Coney-Smith, who have been working with me for years. Loretta, you assist me the 5 years I was in Claymount, doing the workshops in Claymount. B.K., you came in the workshop, and now you in business for yourself. Personally, I'm proud of both of you all for what you're doing. Loretta, you're working with one of the largest companies in Philadelphia. What's the name of the company you work with?
I'm working with PTME, and it's a company under Overbrook.
And you do a lot of all type of production and all of that.
Yes, we sure do. So we are ready to produce some good quality educational programming for the community. I'm really excited because we've been really trying to get this educational channel for quite a while, and now it's here. And now the challenge is actually getting the children and the community involved. So I'm excited in trying to find new, innovative ways to actually get kids programs, because these kids are really doing some pretty good things out here, and I think other folks should actually be able to see the positive outshining the negative.
Now, BK, not that you assisting in this, you're also a part of CCC now, and you'll be doing on Thursday night a special class in video editing. Will you take 30 seconds to talk about the importance of that class?
Okay, as you said, I'm now the Senior Technical Director of the Community Communications Corporation. Beginning May 8th, I will be teaching fundamental editing, graphics manipulation, and animation techniques, so that you can actually use these things to create some really eye-catching video. And it's just something that we've been trying to get done for a long time. I think a lot of the kids now will be totally interested in this.
We hope you in the community will certainly stay with us this morning as we bring on other guests to talk about the importance of the educational channel that's on the air, capable of broadcasting 24 hours, 7 days a week. And on Sunday morning and Saturday morning, we are going to start a special community bulletin board for local information on channel 965, starting at 8 o'clock on Saturdays and Sundays. You'll be able to turn on and see local information about activities in the community and also some of the local talent. We shall return here on this special presentation following these messages.